everybody, this is Kiki from Metal in High Heels, and I'm standing here with Clementine.
Yep.
How do you pronounce it?
If you really want to be French, it's Clémentine.
I had French once, but... Okay, first of all, congrats on your show yesterday with Yves Apple. It was a really great performance. Do you want to tell us something about it? How did you prepare with the long distances?
Actually, that was the preparation was very tough. It required Maxi to do a lot of work. Maxi Neal, like she did everything for us to be able to prepare the songs. She recorded demos with the band on her own, and she was sending them to all of us so that we could work on the basis, like how the musicians who played with last night were going to interpret the songs, because we would have never had a chance to rehearse together. So we prepared the songs on our own, and Laura Vargas and I, she's from Chile, from Sacramento, we had no chance to rehearse even by Skype because of the distance.
The time difference,
yeah. So we did recordings on our own, like this is how I'm gonna sing this, and then we had our track to rehearse with. And the idea was to be able to practice the song once at the sound check on the day of the show. So it's not the best conditions, like the most comfortable conditions to prepare such a long gig, but it proves that we can do it, actually.
Yeah, that's very professional too.
Yeah, it's challenging, but we really enjoyed it, and we know we have to give the best of ourselves, so it's great.
And you have another long-distance relationship with your band, actually, right?
Yes.
Between Austria and France?
We do work with the same concept. Like they send ideas over, and then they send ideas back. And as much as we can, we try to meet and rehearse. But the distances are very big, so we tend to do it when it's necessary.
Yeah. And you're actually the new one in the band, right?
Yes.
How old are you a member already?
For how long?
For how long?
I joined in 2012.
So over a year already.
Over a year.
And I want to ask you a daring question about that.
Please do.
This is your first time playing Magic Female Voices Fest. So I don't know, did you plan it that way? Like you joined the band only to play here?
No, actually, joining the band is not my entire decision. Like it's a band decision, and it's a strategy, management strategy decision. It's like, but it's also a feeling decision. Like Serenity at some point reached like, okay, we are a power metal band with a male. We sometimes have female guests. Why not having the guests being part of us? So that we're a duet fronted band. We're meant to slowly be a duet fronted band. So, we were in touch with the festival, and we were like asking, like, what do you think about it if we do insist on the female parts in the Serenity's music? Because with time and with this new record, Garbage, Serenity has enough songs to be able to propose a set that would correspond to this festival. So there was nothing on purpose, because you can't really say, I'm going to change the entire recipe of my band just to play this festival. It's just, yeah, but for sure it was when I joined, it was like suddenly this festival became possible.
Yeah, sure.
Before, no.
So good luck and have a lot of fun on your first time. War of Ages, yes. What's your favorite song from the album?
Actually, I really like Symphony for the Planet, though I'm not singing on it, because I don't know, I really like the atmosphere of the song. I like Royal Pain a lot. It has a different feeling. It's not the typical power metal song. I like this. Then it's hard to pick one out. I had different favorites during the whole recording process, because they're very different. Each songs are very different and have different ingredients and atmosphere. And so at some point was, I love this part, I love this song, and then the Tannenberg chorus, and then the whole rhythm I really enjoyed. at some point. So yeah, it was hard to definitely have like one standing out of them.
Is there someone, a special one you like to perform? A favorite for performing?
I'd love to perform more pain live, sure. And I know a lot of people are waiting for this as well.
Do you have a day job, or is music your everything? Are you so lucky?
No, unfortunately, earning, making a living out of music, especially in the metal genre, is, I think, impossible when you're not one of the biggest names. So we definitely all have another job, part of it, unfortunately. But this is also connected to the fact that the sales are, it's harder and harder to sell records because of internet and downloading things, which is part of how technology evolves, and we have record labels and artists have to find other ways to be able to finance themselves in the production and everything.
Yeah, that's right. That's another subject I wanted to ask you about, crowdfunding and the music business. Do you think that is the way to go, that is the future?
I believe indeed that we tend to underestimate the generosity of fans. Myself as well, if I know that I did crowdfund some projects I believe in, because I feel like, hey, you guys, I love your music, you need to, okay, I want this record now, you know? And it's really, really heartwarming to see that so many people are very willing to help the bands that I continue on doing what they do. And I believe there is a way that this direct connection bands might develop. And when you look at Stream of Passion, for example, like how much they manage to gather for the new, it's really
Impressive.
impressive.
I read some comments from some fans also. This female-fronted scene is not that big. That's why we say here at Metal Female Voices Fest we see like this big family reunion every year, the same people. So it's probably also the same people that crowdfund this kind of projects. So I read one or two comments. Fans were saying it's getting a bit too expensive because of course I want to support the bands and of course I will pay, but there are so many bands that are doing that more and more.
Actually, you don't have to invest a lot, you know, it's everyone a little bit makes a big thing in the end. And actually, when internet was not that much download, you were still buying records. So if you put like 20 euros or 15 euros to help a band, it's the same as if you were still buying their records. I mean, there's still fans buying the records, which is not what I'm going to say, that nobody buys records anymore, it's not true. I do buy records. But if you, it's only like just because you participate, you make the difference.
Yes.
And you don't have to pay 100 euros each time. It's not what it's meant for. Of course, there are counterparts. When you pay more, you get more from the band as well.
Yeah.
So it's not only just the record, it's just the music.
And talking about buying records, what was the first one you bought ever?
Ever? Wow. I think it was Bedtime Stories from Madonna.
Wow.
When I was 11.
And what was the last one? The most recent?
It was an EP actually. It's the Mars Chronicles EP. It's a modern metal band from France. They're just starting.
Cool.
Yeah, it's kicking ass.
Great. Do you want to say something else to your fans?
I want to say thank you a lot for the support and stay metal.